Hi everyone, I am Osvaldo and I will talk about the Brexit. What is Brexit? Brexit it is the composition of two words, retain and exit. Brexit. Now, Brexit is the it's a proposal that Great Britain made to leave the European Union. Now, this is really important because this is the first time that a country decides to do this to leave the European Union, and it's historic too. Now, why do they want to do this? First of all, for three reasons. The first is get a better economy. The second is to get the total control of the migration, of its migration, and also recover its sovereignty. So those are the most principal reasons. Now, it's important to say that right now, talking about the economy, Great Britain is using its own coin, and I am talking about the sterling pound. Meanwhile, the other states from the European Union are using euros. Now, what would be the possible impact to Mexico if this happens? Experts and banks say that the possible impact to Mexico would be the price of the dollar that will rise up. And this is really important for us as Mexicans because our economy depends too much of the price of the dollar and natural resources and of course the hydrocarbons. So that would be a possible impact for us. The price of the dollar will rise up and the national coin will get down.
Well, as you know, we're going to continue talking about this Brexit and how the European Union wants to open a new trade deal with Mexico, eliminating tariffs between the two blocs after the Brexit takes place, because before that we have the pressure from Donald Trump trying to make that not happening. He wants to put a higher tariff on products from the United Europe. And that will include Great Britain after the Brexit or before, you know. So on the other hand, Britain wants to take advantage of this and start to make a deal with Mexico, you know, it's before anything that happens. Where Mexico agrees to eliminate imitations about or replicas about products from England, like champagne and many other products that maybe Mexico would do it, or maybe countries from Europe will try to introduce a similar product because it's not in the Europe nation no more, so they don't have somebody to be taking care of them. Mexico has to be more ambitious on its products, which is agricultural products, meat, avocado, and many others, so they can have a good trade and their economy will get better. So making deals with enforce Mexican trade with Europe and with Great Britain after the Brexit, and that will make a stand up against Donald Trump's ideas and want to take everything away from that. So maybe Mexico after this can finally get rid of that depending on the dollar issue, you know, and Mexico will probably start scaling a little bit up and up in its economy after this Brexit comes, and yeah, and also with the new president. So now let's hear our partner talks about the next stuff.
Okay, guys, so as it turns out, Great Britain is going to leave the European Union, which we all know Britain has been part of the European Union for more than 40 years. That's over 4 decades, which means it will go under some changes, like the extraction of British Parliament members. They will also have to withdraw personnel from private corporal committees and place them into national corporal committees. All of this while the negotiation takes place. This is going to have a huge effect on British relationships with the European nations once Brexit takes effect. For example, the international European trade and market will plummet once Britain refuses to keep trading with the remaining European nations. The value of basic goods will rise and the tax payments will also increase. And with Britain being close ally with the United States of America, the trading value will also increase, making an imbalancement in the Western economy, making it difficult for the US to keep trading with Britain. Basic goods such as clothes, consumable, and corporate deals will increase and have rise tax dollars.